up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and my microphone is all the way over there. Let's move this over. Hi, everyone. 2 days in a row. Mark it down in your calendars. But I said it yesterday. If there's anything that could bring me back, it's a Sephora sale. So today is going to be day one of my first haul. I'm almost positive I'm probably going to buy more stuff, even though I don't need to. But I also have some goodies that I picked up from Florida while I was on vacation as well, because the Disney Springs Sephora is another level compared to the Sephoras that I got here. So today, we got lots of shit to go through, guys. What did y'all buy today? I need to know. And if you guys have feedback on any of the products that I purchased, let us know. I did use some of them today. I did this makeup so fucking fast, it was ridiculous. So I can't wait to share everything with you guys. But if you guys like haul videos, and if you're nosy as fuck like I am, thumbs it up, subscribe, because we're back, baby. Alright, let's just do some, like, random rapid fire, I guess. I've got some things in the bags. I got all the makeup laying out in front of me. This is a lot, okay? Just keep that in mind. This is a lot. I'm fully aware. My money didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. All right? So let's just dive right in. So let's start with fragrance. I actually got 3 different fragrances. If you guys seen this on TikTok already, shut your mouth. All right? Because I already posted my haul over there. So the first thing I got, this is the Marc Jacobs Daisy. So I wasn't going to buy this, but then I just so happened to walk by this one little podium, and I saw this little gift set, and I was recently wearing, I had like little travel sizes of the Marc Jacobs Daisy original. And I wore it just randomly in Florida. I didn't say anything about it, and I could not get my husband away from me. He loved it so much. So when I seen this, I was like, this is perfect. It's just, I feel like a cult favorite. It's like the basic bitch perfume of Sephora, I feel. But I love it. I think it's such a nice fragrance, especially for spring and summer. But this is one I could honestly wear all year. I really want to get it's like the mango one. But I just really like that it was the like full size, and then it also had a travel size so I could keep one in my purse, because I love just like refreshing myself throughout the day. So that was the first fragrance that I got. The next one, I was a good wife. Okay? So I got my husband this Versace Man. I don't know how you pronounce this, but they said it's like Versace Man Fresh. And my bouncer was actually wearing this one night. He walks by me and I'm like, what are you wearing? Because it smells so good. And I wanted to get something for my husband that was more like either citrusy or something that was more fresh smelling. So I was between this one and then a YSL one. But I just kind of decided on this one because I'm like, there was something I think that was a little bit sweeter about this one, where the other one, it kind of smelled like other fragrances that he already has, you know? So he already has Versace, but this one was just, I feel like it's really different for his collection even. So I snagged him a nice little fragrance. Wifey of the year over here. All right, so that was one bag, but like I said, all of this makeup is all over the place. Let me jump over to some hair care and skincare, and then we'll get into makeup. I bought more makeup than anything else. I blacked the fuck out, I think. So everybody knows this is coming, right? Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is the Gratitude size. I've talked about this a million times. If you missed it yesterday, I did do a recommendation / random ass like chitty chat, get ready with me type video. I cannot rave enough about the Dewy Skin Cream. It's my holy grail. I've used it for years. Every time I stray from it, I always come back to it because it's that fucking good. By the way, happy Friday, everybody. I thought everybody would be like out turning up or doing something, but apparently we got 65 people watching here. Y'all are so nosy. I live for it. Okay, so this is the Color Wow, the Raise the Root Thicken and Lift Spray. So I've done TikToks on this. I don't know if I've talked about it on YouTube. Probably not, because I haven't really been here. So I like to use this when my hair is almost dry. What I do, I still use my Dyson. So I'll take a strand of my hair. I'll hook the Dyson to the end of it, and then I'll spray this in each section as I'm curling each strand. Does that make sense? So I like to make sure I hold out the Dyson. That way I'm not spraying the product into it because you don't want to do that. You don't want to ruin your expensive ass hair tools. But you could spray this on your hair like while it's damp and let your hair dry. You could use this a lot of different ways. I have just found it gives me the most volume, the most lift as I use it, either before I round brush my hair, but then I don't always like how the texture of my hair feels. I don't know. It's very weird. I have just found that after I've been using it over and over and over again, I just like to do it as I'm curling it. So that way it's like, so I'll wrap my hair, I'll spray it, and then I'll drag the Dyson back into my head, and then I'll let it just kind of hit the hot air, and then I'll hit the, the cold? I'm killing it right now, guys. I'll hit it with a cold shot, and then that's it. And then it's dry by the time, you know, when, like, the hairdryer's on it. You guys get it? Okay. That was probably wildly unhelpful for you guys, but hopefully I did a good job. Next thing I got was the Rio Radiance Cream from Sol de Janeiro. I smelled this in store, and I liked it. And I was like, all right, let me try it because I feel like I've seen pictures, and this looks so radiant. So I was expecting, I think, a little bit more because I think this gives a very subtle radiance to the skin. It smells like, it's very beachy. It almost smells like, not tanning lotion. I want to say it smells like the tanning lotions that you use for tanning beds. You know how there's just like a certain smell? Or like banana boat. I'm kind of getting like a banana boat vibe. But let me tell you something. Like when you smell it in the packaging, that's how I smelled it in the store. So that's why I got the smaller one. When I applied this, when I did my little TikTok today, it smells so much better on my skin. So that's where I'm always treading fragrances lightly, because you don't know how it's going to react with like your pheromones and just your chemistry, you know what I'm saying? I put this on and it's like, it makes a difference. Like you do get a very slight radiance, I think, but the scent of it is so it's just nice and beachy and summery, and I just don't think Sol de Janeiro can do no wrong. So I love this, and I don't think it smells better than the Boom Boom Cream. I don't know if anything will ever top that as far as summer fragrances go, but it's nice. It's a little bit lighter, I think. It almost smells, there's like a note in there. It's like on the tip of my tongue what it is, but I can't think of it off the top of my head what exactly it is that I'm smelling. But it's got like a slight floraliness to it. It's sweet and beachy. Okay, that's it. That's as good as it's gonna get. I also forgot to say another fragrance that I got. So here's one more. So I was so happy that I saw this in store because I was in between. I'm like, do I want to get it? Do I not want to get it? I usually don't like fragrances from this company. And it's another one where I think they just use notes that don't really cooperate well. I think they make really beautiful fragrances. It's just on me, I never like them. I don't know why. It's just a thing. So I got the K. Alley. This is the Yum Pistachio Gelato Travel Spray. So this, it's not my favorite perfume of all time, but I really like it because it's so different than anything that I have in my collection. We were talking about it yesterday in my last video about how some people say that there's like a note in there that almost like offsets it a little bit. I don't notice that at all. So when I initially smelled it, I kind of smelled it for what it is, just doing one of these. So then I actually took it and then I sprayed it. So initially I get something fruity. It's almost like pineapple. It's so weird. And then I get that after kick of pistachio, and then it kind of settles to cotton candy. It's very strange. Because I'm like, I don't know where that pineapple hit is that I'm smelling, but it goes away so quick. It's almost like it just jumps out at you at first, and then it's just gone. It's weird, but as it sits on my skin, it's so different. It smells yummy. Like the fact that it's called Yum Pistachio, I think that just nails it because it smells like something that would be like, almost like an ice cream. It's really nice. It's mainly, I'm gravitated towards it because it's so different, but I don't know realistically. I'm thinking to myself, like, when I'm getting perfumes, when will I wear this? This is one where I'm like, I can't really place it because there's certain ones that I'm like, okay, I'll wear this like as an everyday, or I'll wear this on like a date night. This one, I'm like, I honestly would just be like, all right, let's wear this today. And hopefully it suits what I'm doing, because I really can't pick like an occasion for it. But again, if you're looking for something that's different, and it's not like bam in your face like I feel like a lot of other KLE fragrances are. I feel like a lot of them are super intense. They're almost like, I think, perfumes that would almost give me a headache, because they're just a lot. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so that's all the fragrances that I got. Moving on to makeup. So some of these things, wow, if I could talk, that would be great. Some of these things I purchased today. Some of these things were gifted to me, but I wanted to feature them in today's video because these are brands available at Sephora. That way, if you're interested in them, I could do some swatches really quick. And I just can't really place them in any other video right now. So I figure I'll just show them to you guys now. And then there's a couple products that I also got while I was in Florida, like I said earlier. So let's start with brushes, because I found myself strangely gravitated towards brushes. By the way, speaking of brushes, if you are interested in Refer brushes, they currently have 40% off site-wide right now. They just restocked their whole site. I do have an affiliate link in my description box if you're interested. But Refer makes some of my favorite eye brushes especially. But literally everything from Refer, I don't think you can go wrong, especially at 40% off. So, back to Sephora brushes. So, the first one I grabbed is from Makeup Forever. And the main reason that I got this one is because of how impressed I am with the 109 brush. So, this is the 160. And there's another product that I'm going to talk about, which is why I decided to bite the bullet and get it. So, I think this retailed for like $40, so it's definitely more expensive. But the quality of these brushes they're just incredible. The craftsmanship is beautiful. I just really love the overall aesthetic. I love like the brown handle. I really like how narrow this is as well and how pointy it is. I feel like I could dust products away. I could do like a whole cheek moment. I don't know why I'm holding my hand up like that. I just think this is different for my collection, and that's more or less what I'm looking for when it comes to bringing new brushes into my collection. I want something that's going to be a little bit different, or I really like the quality of it. So this was the first one I got. And then the next one was from Patrick Ta Beauty. So this is the Patrick Ta blush brush. Revolutionary name, I know. But I really love the craftsmanship of this one. And it looks beautiful. I just love the aesthetic of Patrick Ta. And I don't know, like I felt it in store. I'm like, okay, it's really soft. I do want to wash these. I did use this one, but I still want to. I still want to wash it. So they feel really soft. This feels like really high quality. It's like it's heavy, it's weighty. It's just some new things that I wanted to bring in my collection, so don't judge me, okay? I know I have enough brushes, but when in Sephora, let's just get more. Okay, so those are the only two brushes that I got. Let's move to some Tower 28. So one of these I got while I was in Florida, which was the Tower 28 multi-liner lip liner in the shade. What the hell shade is this? Fill Me In, I think is the name. This is what I'm wearing as my lip liner right now. It's just a really light pink. These are just, I would say, just like your classic type of lip liners, because they're the types that actually looks like a pencil. So you just sharpen them. It's really basic, but it's a nice lip liner. Tower 28's inexpensive. And I really did like the shade of this one. So here is a swatch. I personally like a lip liner that is like this. I just think that they work the best. So there's that. That's the first lip product that I got. I'm just putting that right in my drawer so I don't lose it. And then also from Tower 28, I was planning on getting a restock of the Make Waves mascara, and I saw this little set right here. So this is the Sephora Favorites Clean Me Up Kit. It has the full size of the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara, which this is one of the best mascaras in my humble opinion, especially at Sephora. It also has the Necessaire body lotion in here, a Give mini size lipstick. I think it's pronounced Fleur Missing Person, which I feel like a lot of people rave about that one. So I want to try that one on my skin. And then the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. There's also, I think this is Rose Ink. It looks like a cream blush, but I'm not positive exactly what it is. and then the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. So all this was in here for $35, which a mascara was going to be, I think, $20 anyway. So I'm like, it's $15 more, and it's new products that I could try. And it's on sale, so fuck it, why not? So I got that. And then I think that was it for Tower 28. Oh, I got my little birthday gift. So this is the Glow Recipe, the Dewdrops, and also the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm not like super jazzed about it. I would have loved a Tatcha one for my birthday. But it's okay, it's free. I love free things. Okay, so that was it for Tower 28. Now we'll get into some, I think just kind of some random stuff. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do this cream blush that I have been eyeing for so long. So this is from Refi. This is the cream blush, and I think this is the shade Citrine. And if you watch my channel, you know my obsession with like a terracotta, sort of a cream cheek moment. I think this is one of the prettiest blushes I've ever seen. And it's more, I'm going to say, it's not really a terracotta. It's more orangey tone. But it's got like a nude look to it. But it's got like a slight terracotta vibe to it. So this is the shade Citrine. Gorgeous. I love the shade of this. I love tones like this. Especially for spring and summer. Like when I'm getting like a nice sun-kissed glow going on, I put that on. Ooh! Okay, the ladies want to know what's on your eyes. Guys, be patient. I'm getting there. Okay, fine. Ilia. This is the Ilia Liquid Powder Chromatic Eye Tint, and this is the shade Hatch. By the way, I'm going to link everything down below after this video, so calm your titties, okay? So this is what she looks like. This is what is on my eyeballs right now. So this is my first time using it, obviously. The shade of this was what really caught my attention, but I'm already noticing I'm seeing some separating. So this does dry down, but I did apply 2 coats of this. So I need to keep trying it to make sure like how exactly I should be using this, because I feel like it's supposed to be a lighter wash of color. But again, I'm going to keep trying it out. So let me give you a hand swatch. I'm just totally into like a one and done sort of a moment. But I just thought this shade specifically was really unique. There's actually a few of them are really unique in this collection. But I really liked how it looks gray, but it looks green. And I just thought it would complement my eye color really well. So that was the main reason why I got this one. And I was between this and also I think it's the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, the ones that are in the pot. And I was going to get that, but the thing that held me back and why I got this one is because I like this sort of packaging better, because I don't have to deal with like the dipping of the finger, and with having nails, it's kind of difficult with the pot products. So I wanted to try this out. So this is exactly what is on my eyes. It separates on people with hooded eyes. Kate, I'm seeing that now because I see it right where my crease is. So if this continues to crease, I would say it's not worth it, because I think this was $28 plus whatever percentage off you get. But if it works better not layering it, I will keep you guys posted. But just based off of my first impression, I'm like, oh man. I thought it was going to be a little bit more sparkly as well. So that was one thing. I'm kind of bummed about that. But I'll keep testing it. I will let you guys know. But I also won't be surprised at myself if I end up taking that one back, just because. But I do love the shade of it. I think it's just really unique for my collection. So there's that. That's what's on my eyes. Okay, now can we carry on? Because I think I've got something better that you guys might be more interested in. Because I don't know why these have never caught my attention before, but I'm walking by the Sephora collection section, and I think it's honestly because I saw these first, and I'm like, you know what? I want more like one and done eyeshadows. And then I saw these, and I'm like, what rock have I been living under? Because these Sephora collection charged up long wear liquid eyeshadows. I gotta swatch these for you because I don't know if you're ready for this. So I picked up the shade. This is Lightning, and then I also got Shocking. Just wait. Ready? So it's got that same like doe foot applicator. Super pigmented. Hello? Where did this come from? And why did I never know about these? Just wondering. Beautiful. I don't know how these wear on the eyes yet, so don't get too excited. I think I'm going to wear one of these tomorrow. And then I also got the shades Shocking. And I always get compliments whenever I wear purple eyeshadows. But this purple shadow is so fucking gorgeous. I can't even deal. I really hope that these do not crease because these will be bangers. See how light reflecting those are? And then with the purple one, it's got almost like, it's not translating on camera because you really can't see it. It's got these like blue reflex in there. This purple one is gorgeous, guys. If you go in store, please do yourself a favor and swatch these because this one is almost like a duochrome. Super pretty. What do we think? Do we like these or what? I love them. And I'm really hoping that they perform well on the eyeballs because, god dang, I was like, wait, how have I never even seen these before, let alone hear anybody talk about them? Okay, next up we have Makeup by Mario. So the first thing I grabbed was another one of these Soft Pop blush sticks. This is one of my favorite blush formulas, like cream blushes or liquid blushes. I love this formula. I think the shades that he made are just so beautiful. So I went bold. Picked up the shade Raspberry. Let me make sure my hand is not wet anymore. So it's very intimidating looking, but I think this is going to be so pretty for spring and summer. And I love these. It's the formula that's what keeps me buying more shades. So this is now my third one. And I just thought this would be perfect for spring and summer. I was between this one or getting the Westman Atelier one, but unfortunately my store doesn't have Westman Atelier. And this was just sitting in front of me. I'm like, okay, I gotta do it. Because I honestly don't think I have anything like this in my collection either. Like a super hot pink. Aside from maybe one from Tower 28. But I like that packaging a lot. So next thing I got is what's on my lips right now. There's a lot of controversy over this right now. It's the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Color from Makeup by Mario. These are brand new. I picked up the shade Cool Pink. And I think this looks beautiful on my lips. It's not going to be a lip product that's going to last all day. So I actually purchased this while I was in Florida when these first launched. I think it was like the day after they launched. So the packaging is super tiny, really ideal for either travel or like throwing in your purse. But like I said, this is not going to be really something that's going to last all day. You're going to have to keep reapplying it. But how this looks on the lips though, it's super pretty. Like, it's glossy, it's pigmented. You see it. It's just beautiful. But I have heard and seen in several other videos that people have posted that the darker shades especially, they either like fall into the fine lines or break up on like the inner rim of your lips. I do think that there is some like falling into my fine lines happening. But with this shade, I don't really notice it that much. So this one I think is a safe one. Like if you want to try the formula, but you're kind of worried about how it's going to react with your lips, I think your shade selection is going to be like a contributing factor on how it looks. So if you like how this looks, I think this looks really nice. I really like a product like this. It's just almost like a liquid lipstick meets a lip gloss that doesn't dry down. That's kind of what you're looking at. Almost like a super intensely pigmented lip gloss. That's probably the better way to explain it, except it's not sticky. If anything, it feels almost like a serum on your lips. It's a really thin consistency as well. So that was everything from Makeup by Mario. Next, we'll do the bronzer that I decided to get because I asked you guys yesterday what bronzer should I get. I was between the Tom Ford. I was eyeing a lot of House Labs, but I'm currently holding off on House Labs right now. And I landed on the Cosas because you guys recommended it. And then I swatched it in store and I'm like, okay, this would be a really pretty bronzer for spring and summer because it has a really beautiful like baked gelée golden hour sort of a finish. I am wearing this on my cheeks right now. Let me get this hair off my face. So I did use this today. It's beautiful. I picked up the shade Escape. So this is technically the medium bronze. I really like this packaging as well, but I'm not sure what exactly is the difference between this one and the original one that had the green packaging. So this is the yellow packaging. So I'll show you exactly what the shade looks like. It's super pretty. Really, really pretty. It's a little bit deeper for my complexion right now, but I wanted that because I know I'm going to get more tan. Like, I have a tan right now, but during summertime, I get very tan. So I wanted something that was going to be deep enough for me to last throughout the summer. This does remind me a lot of the Hourglass bronzers. So I think if you're eyeing Hourglass and you really can't get past the price point, or if you already know that you love the Hourglass formula, this is something that's very reminiscent to it, but it's got its own little twist on it. Like the packaging, the aesthetic, everything about this is a lot different. It's just the actual product itself is what is most similar. Plus, Cosas is available at Sephora, whereas Hourglass is available at both Sephora and Ulta. So that's why I was like, all right, instead of getting that, what was it, the bronzer trio from Hourglass, I was like, I'll wait, I'll get that at Ulta, and then I'll get this one today. That way I could try it. And I tried it today, and I thought it was really pretty. So that was my little first impression on the Cosas. Just keep in mind, my first impressions do change sometimes. And let's talk about some more Patrick Ta beauty, because I don't know if it was just seeing everything, because normally in the Sephoras that I go to, the Patrick Ta is like an end cap. So I don't know if they changed it recently, but there was a whole ass display, and I'm like, wow, this is so aesthetically pleasing in my eyes. I love the overall like brand aesthetic of Patrick Ta. I love the packaging, just the presentation, literally everything. So the first or second thing from Patrick Ta technically is the Monochrome Moment Silky Lip Cream in the shade She's Independent. These aren't new at all, but I think seeing Patrick Ta doing makeup on all these bigger influencers, and I think I just seen him do Glamzilla's makeup, and I thought that this was probably the lip product that he used, and it looked so beautiful on her, and I'm like, I saw Glamzilla have lips like that, so now I want to have lips like that. I just thought the shade specifically would be really pleasant on me. What do you guys think? I like, excuse me. I like how it's got like a little bit of peach, a little bit of mauve, and a little bit of pink. It's almost like mix them all together and you got a perfect lip product, right? I want to say it's just like a perfect neutral, but I feel like I'm seeing so many different, like, okay, here's what I should say. I feel like if you pair different lip liners with this one, you're going to get such a wide variety, which it's like that with everything. Like, that's one of the points of lip liners, is because you could kind of manipulate the product that goes on top. I just feel like this will pull so many different ways because of the undertones that I'm seeing. Is that just me? I don't know. I just thought it was really pretty. Okay. So next thing is the Major Glow Lip Shine in the shade, or no, that's not the shade. It says Pearl at the bottom. This is the shade She's Expensive. I think, honestly, this is one of the most beautiful lip glosses I've ever seen in my life because it has so much sparkle. Like, it looks like just crushed diamonds in there, right? I swatched this and I'm like, yep, you're coming home with me. Let me give you guys a nice little swatch. This is the only downfall I'm going to say about Patrick Ta lip glosses is I feel like I have to really layer, but it's worth it. When you layer these, especially on lips, look at how gorgeous it is. Oh, it's so pretty. It's shiny, it's juicy, it's sparkly, but I don't feel like you're going to have like the gritty texture on your lips because these sparkles are so... they're just like so fine. It literally just looks like crushed diamonds. Gorgeous. I love it. So can't wait to use that one. I would put it on top of this, but I don't want this to demolish the whole applicator. So we're going to have to wait for that for another day. All right. I finally got it, guys. I have been wanting this ever since it launched, and I already know this is going to be one of my new favorite concealers. I have to keep using it because I'm already noticing some things. But because of how fast I did my makeup today, I'm going to let it slide. And I'll keep you guys posted if my thoughts change on it. But it's the Dior Forever Skin Correct. I was debating between this one and also the Givenchy. But I had to do it. I had to know if this was either the same, better, or worse than the original. So if you've tried this new one, I would love to know your guys' thoughts on it. Because I initially am just like, it feels the exact same. Like when I applied it, just the way that it applies, I'm like, I missed you. And I really love this packaging upgrade. This is really high quality feeling. It feels luxurious. It feels expensive. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have this back. So I picked up the shade 3 Cool in that one, and you'll probably see me using this all the damn time because that's what happened the last time is I fell in love with it and I just could not stop using it. And then I also picked up the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. And this is in the shade number 3. Is it Viol or Voile Rose? It's the pink one. That's what I got. So I am in love with the translucent version. And a friend of mine, Beauty Kills MUA, she loves this. And she cannot stop saying so many amazing things about it. She's compared it to so many different pink powders. And this one always looks the best on her. It's such a finely milled powder. It looks like... It looks perfect. It's such a beautiful perfecting powder in my opinion. And it feels so lightweight. That's what I love about it. Is like I can't even feel it on my face because it's so thin. So this one, I already knew that I love the formula and I wanted to get another shade. And then this wasn't even, like it was on my radar because I saw that it launched and I'm like, okay, I feel like they're trying to come for Givenchy, but this is totally different. So if you thought this powder was similar to this, it's not. So this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Twist and Light Loose Powder. So when you look at it, you're going to understand why I say it seems like they're coming for Givenchy because it's got these different color powders in here. So how this works is you've got the lid on here, and then you'll see on the inside the product will gather at the bottom. So I have a little bit here. So all you do, think of like a salt shaker or whatever. You just twist, and that's what's going to dispense the product into the center. You could either dip a brush in that. That's what I did today, and that was like the main reason why I got this brush, because I'm like, this powder will look perfect and work perfect with this brush. So you could just dip this right in and then apply it to your face. Now here's the thing. I thought this was going to be like a mattifying powder, or like I said, I thought it was going to be just like this. It's not. This, when you see it under those Sephora lights, it looks beautiful because it has the tiniest like speckles of sparkle in there. It's not glitter. It looks just like an iridescence almost, but you could still see like the really fine twinkling. So it's almost like when you twist it, it's like it's grinding it to make it super fine. I really hope I'm doing this justice right now, but I'm going to try to show you on camera. I don't really think it's going to translate, but we're going to see. So think like Hourglass ambient setting powders, or like the ambient, like luminous light, you know, those powders. Think like that. That's exactly what these powders are. They have just a beautiful radiance to them. Do you see it? I see it because I know it's there, but like when you pair it side by side, you see how it's like light reflecting? It's fucking gorgeous. And I was not planning on getting this whatsoever. And then I saw it and I'm like, wait a second. Because I saw like in the center here, I saw like the little sparkles and I'm like, wait, I thought that was like a matte powder. And then the girl just happened to be coming over and she's talking to me about it. And she says, no, people use it as like, almost like a veil powder. It's really, really, really beautiful. But I don't know if it's going to make, like I did put it on today, but I need to watch like videos on how Makeup Forever suggests to use it. So I make sure that I'm using it like right, even though there's no wrong ways of using makeup. Let me know if you guys picked this up or seen this. Samantha, I've never tried those Guerlain pearls, but in my mind, yes, that does make sense because I feel like that's one thing that Guerlain was like known for, was having that like pearlescence. Yeah, I would probably say maybe. I'm just not positive because I never actually experienced it, but I feel like we understand each other. So that one, like even just looking at that right there, I'm like, that just, it looks so beautiful. I'm so excited. All right, so next thing, I am hearing lots of buzz about this as well, and I used it today. I think it's nice so far. I don't really have any thoughts as far as like longevity or anything. It's the Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. So let me just show you this right here, and this will be probably what turns a lot of people on about it. So here's the packaging. Packaging's super cute. By the way, Cali Ray has like this one eyeshadow palette. It has one of the cutest packagings I've ever seen. It looks like bamboo. Anyways, look at just how fine. And it smells like summertime. It kind of gives me almost like what I was saying with the Sol de Janeiro, like almost like banana boat, suntan. It gives me that sort of very light fragrance. It's nice, but I don't have really anything else to say about it yet. If it makes my makeup last all day, that's what I'm looking for. What does this claim? Does it even claim to do that? Shake it like you mean it. Hold 6 to 8 inches from face, then mist 4 to 5 pumps over makeup for a long-lasting finish. Reuse throughout the day for a hydrating refresh. Okay, so it's supposed to be longer lasting. It says long wear performance, sprayable skincare, hydration station, and then that misty magic. Okay, so it's just supposed to be a clean, hydrating, and long wear setting spray. I'll keep you guys posted if I notice a revolutionary difference, but so far I'm just like, I like the mister on it. That's where I'm at. Okay, next thing we have Merit Beauty. So I purchased one of these things and then I was gifted 2 of them by Merit Beauty. So I'm going to talk first about what I was, or not, this one I purchased. This is what I bought. So it's the Bronze Balm. I was eyeing a few different either bronzy or contour products, but I have eyed this one at several different sales. So I was like, all right, I just need to try it. So this is the shade Leo. I think this is like the second from the darkest maybe. So it looks darker, definitely deeper than my complexion right now, but I do that underpainting style technique. So I wanted to go a little bit darker. That way it will hopefully peek through. But I love how it has this like wet looking finish because products like this in the summertime, it just gives it to me. It's so, so good. And then what I was gifted from I almost said Rare Beauty because I'm looking at Rare Beauty. So what I was gifted from Merit was the Flush Balm in the shade Stockholm, which there's another shade of these newer ones that's so beautiful. It's got like that terracotta vibe like I was saying. I can't remember the name of it though. But Stockholm, this is another one. I don't have any cream blushes like this, I don't think. And it's just a really pretty, just like natural pink. I have this actually on my cheeks today. It has, again, that like dewy looking finish. I'm so into that. I love products like this. I don't love the packaging as far as like it being shorter and fatter because I think for storing it, I'm not going to love it. But I'm not going to judge it solely based on that. I think that's a nice application for just literally going like this. Whoop. And then I was also sent the Merit Signature Lip in the shade Baby. Oh, I should have wore this today. I forgot this was a lipstick. I was thinking it was a lip oil. So this is what the shade looks like. Let me give you guys a nice little swatch. I just love pinky nude lipsticks. So I really like the shade. That's why I picked this one myself. I haven't tried this on my lips yet though, but I really do like this packaging too. I think they just have really like nice natural looking products that really suit my makeup aesthetic. That's why I'm really gravitated towards Merit Beauty. So there's that. Let's see. What shampoo and conditioner do I use? I talked about that actually on my TikTok because I just did an Ulta haul literally yesterday. I use a lot of different ones, but the ones that I've been using lately the most are the Way Fine. Was it the Fine shampoo and the Fine conditioner? And then the Way Detox Shampoo. I also use Biolage, and I also use Olaplex. So I use a bunch of different to tame this hair right here. My hair is high maintenance, man. But if you're looking for my suggestions at Sephora, I would say Olaplex or Way for sure. Okay, that was it for Merit Beauty. Now we have Rare Beauty. So the only thing from Rare Beauty I picked up was the Positive Light Illuminator. This is the highlight that's on my face today. So I picked up the shade Mesmerize. I actually purchased this while I was in Florida. And when I was buying stuff in Florida, I don't think I just must not have realized like the sale was a week away. But then I seen this come in stock. Look at how aesthetically pleasing that is. Just the look of the pan looks so beautiful. But the first time I went in Sephora, this wasn't there. And then the next time it was. So I was like, I need to get this because Mesmerize specifically, it sells out so fast. And it looks beautiful. This is like silk. That's what I think that my face looks like. When I apply this, I'm like, it literally looks like you put silk in a compact. And it looks beautiful. It does accentuate texture a little bit, but I don't even care because of how just silky soft my skin looks. I love it. I think it's really, really beautiful. I would love to get more shades of this. I get the hype. I get the hype. For sure. Okay, 2 more things. And these are both from Disney. So whenever I go on vacation, I like to, especially Disney, but anytime I go on vacation and I go to a makeup store, I like to get something that's gonna like make me remember or like associate with the trip. You know what I'm saying? So initially, I picked up this. So this is the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in the shade Nude Dip. So this is not new. This is actually, I think, one of the older Tom Ford palettes. But all I could think of when I was in store swatching this was Mo Makeup Mo Beauty. Mo Makeup Mo Beauty is such a special person to me. And she loves this palette. She's always talking about it. And I heavily associate her with this palette. And it's because of how much I know that she loves it. But then I'm sitting there swatching it and I'm like, I totally get why she loves it so much. This is such a beautiful palette. The formula on these eyeshadows are incredible. And even swatching like the other Tom Ford palettes that were right there, there was just something about these. Look at how just gorgeous those are. Putting these on top of a cream eyeshadow would just set them all the way off. But look at, especially for the types of looks that I've been into lately. That is such a solid quad palette. And I think it is going to look absolutely beautiful. Just like what I'm into, like the one and done. Like I could just take any of these shades, pop it all over my eye, and be set. I was between this one or Honeymoon. But I was like, you know what? I'm in Florida. Mo's from Florida. Let me get Nude Dip. I love her so much. So I wanted to get this one. Partially because of vacation, partially because I love her. And, yeah, there's my sap story for the day. And super bouge. So then, I fucked up. I'd fucked up, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I fucked up. I fucked up because I used to run my mouth about Pat McGrath. Y'all know, y'all have been here. I never used to get the hype of Pat McGrath. And I got suckered into buying all the palettes when there was a glitch for $46 or $47, however much they were. I bought all of the Mothership palettes. And I am slowly really growing to love Pat McGrath eyeshadows. Not the mattes, but all the other ones. The metallics, the sads, the shimmers, the glittery ones. Everything. So I'm in Sephora for the first time when I'm in Florida. And I see this palette. I'm like, ooh, I don't have that one. And I swatch it. And we were kind of in a hurry. So I was like, all right, I'm going to remember that one. And then I left. So then we were trying to go back. I kept trying to go back to Sephora because I kept thinking about this palette. And I'm like, you know what? This is why people fucking love Pat McGrath palettes. That's where I had my moment, guys. And I think some people might look at this palette and be like, why would you have it for that palette? But I think it was just because of what I'm so into lately. And just the overall appearance of it. The fact that you really can't get it at Sephora anymore. Because I was surprised that this was there. So this is the Pat McGrath Blitz Astro Quad and Ritualistic Rose. You guys have this one? Am I gonna, Karen? Hi, Karen! Are you going to try the newish Hourglass Cream eyeshadow pens? Of course I am. It's Hourglass, baby! I do plan on getting one. So I don't love the outer packaging on this because I remember I ripped the shit out of this when I first got it because it's rough. But this is where I'm like, I get why people love Pat McGrath. Because when you look at it like this, I don't think it's anything revolutionary. But I think it was just because of how, like, into the pans at the store. You know how when you go in store and then people are swatching it and swatching it and swatching it? You were just, like, deep into the pan. You're far past this, like, fresh pressing, right? And I went over, I'm like, all right, let me swatch these bitches. Let's see what it's all about. Yeah, like, even when I swatch this now, I'm like, when I was in store, I was like, oh my God. So let me give you guys swatches of all of these. But it just comes down to, this will just be a palette I will always associate with Disney now. And that's why I went back to get it. Because I'm like, I just remember that's where I had my moment. It's like a whole thing. But look at these. Guys, I get it now. Alright? I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. Don't fucking roast me. Because I was such a hater. But look how beautiful that is, right? You can even see, like, I feel like the camera is perfectly capturing how glittery and beautiful. Karen. Bitch is on vacation and Pat McGrath is living in her brain rent-free. Fuck yeah. This palette, you know what? This deserves it. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see if I can still do it. Oh my God. Guys, this palette is so beautiful. I'm telling you, I get it now, guys. I get it. Hi, my name is Brittany, and I am now a fan of Pat McGrath Labs. Mark it down on your calendars, everybody, because... oh my, I never thought I would ever say those words, but I am growing definitely an appreciation for certain things. Not all things, but certain things. I still don't think everything is priced accordingly, but I am very happy with this purchase right here, because I could just picture myself slapping that all over my lids and good to go. And the fact that you just really... I'm sure on the Pat McGrath website you can get this still, but I tried, like, so I went home, I went back to the hotel, and I even went on the Sephora app when I got to the hotel to see about ordering this, because I was just going to add it to my loves list and then purchase it during the sale, and it wasn't even online anymore. And then I just happened to make my way back, and I was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to Sephora and I'm getting that goddamn palette, because now this is the palette, like, I have two very special places in my heart for both of these palettes, but this is the one that I'm like, this was Disney 2023 right here, you know? Let's see, didn't Patty Alonso cry over this palette? Did she really? I wish she was here so we could roast her for it. I'm just still like, I'm in awe of this palette. I think it's so pretty. So guys, that is everything, right? Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure that's everything that I got. How long have we been here? 49 minutes? I think that's long enough for a haul video. I got a lot. I'm fully aware I spent a lot of money, and nobody needs to buy this much, but if you are interested in purchasing anything, I will have affiliate links down below if you guys are shopping the sale. I would love it if you would support my channel because we back, baby. And all you got to do is click on the link and it directs you to the Sephora website. And I do earn a commission when you guys use those links. Just full disclosure here, okay? I have one down there right now that just brings you to like the main page. And if you have been living under a rock, you didn't know the Sephora sale's going on right now. It's from now until the 24th. Rouge members get 20% off from the 14th, which was today, until the 24th. VIBs could start shopping the 18th to the 24th. And insiders, you'll get 10% off from the 18th to the 24th. VIBs get 15% off. But the entire Sephora collection is 30% off. And that goes for everybody. Use code SAVE NOW at checkout. Don't forget to use that. If you are shopping, though, I can't wait. Like, if you're shopping the Sephora collection, swatch these. Because they're going to blow your mind. Like, I'm still just like, whoa. How did I not see those before? So, guys, now tell me, what did you guys get? I need to know. Is there any other things that you guys want to see me review or anything like that? Leave a comment down below, and I will hopefully be back for a next try-on. Maybe I'll try all these products. So if there's anything specific that you want me to try, let me know. And I haven't gotten a foundation yet, so if there's any foundations that you want to see me try, let me know that too. If you're wondering the foundation that I'm wearing today, because I know a lot of people are shopping foundations, I'm wearing the Laura Mercier, the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. That's what she's wearing today. Hi, Amanda! I'm about to leave. Wah. And don't forget, Unearthly Cosmetics, guys. The Don't Be Jelly 2.0 palette is now available for pre-order. Which I should be getting that palette, and I will hopefully have a video on that very, very soon. I'm so excited to be back and doing content again. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to play with all this new makeup and all this new fragrance. All the things. But again, let me know if there's anything you guys recommend. I'm probably going to shop again, so don't be surprised if you see another haul. Okay? Don't judge me. Okay? No judgment. Judge-free zone. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!